So we are extremely excited to have you here today with the Lonnie B Show. Thank y'all so much for coming out today. This is about to be the best experience of your life, whether you know it or not. It will be. Okay? Now I know I got me a nice little congregation and I'm not gonna do like that pasta and fly over you bitches. No. It's not gonna happen. Okay? But we are going to get into some things today. So y'all just continue to make noise, keep the energy up, and we're going to have a great time because it's time for me to pour this hot tea. You ready, man? Y'all ready to have a good time? So let's get right into this tea, okay? We got to get right into this tea, y'all. Now, this tea, there's a lot of shit going on. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations to my homegirl. Her name is Super Scent. Do y'all know anything about Super Scent? Yeah. Okay, she's a makeup artist where she does these cosmetics. And she made $1 million in 90 minutes, bitch. Bitch, no, share, bitch. Thank you, yes, okay? Now, I don't personally know her, but you know, it's okay to congratulate people. You know, because nowadays people don't congratulate people. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of us are not blessed because we don't know how to push others. But bitch, I'm pushing you. Okay, hopefully you see this. Send a bitch a donation. Yes. Okay? So for those of you that don't know, I was in Tamar's video, bitch. New video. Now it's so special to me because it was at my grandfather's house. Yes, and that's the place that I shot my very first video ever. My grandfather's house. So you know, bitch, you know, okay, I'm in the hood of Southeast, okay? We have mice, okay? So I had to tell the mice and the roaches, look, Tamar's on the way, bitch. Okay? So y'all can't come out now, keep the lights on, because you know when they go on, bitch, they are out there. So, okay, bitch, you know, and a couple of raccoons and shit. I don't know what the man doing in D.C. So anyway, so I was so excited about it. So she came over. She said, hey, bitch. Pulled up. No SUVs, nothing, bitch. Baseball hat, slippers on. I said, oh, bitch, you from Southeast too. Okay? She said, come on, I'm ready. So her crew came. Her makeup artist came. Everybody came. Now, mind you, I'm nervous as shit, bitch. This is one of the Braxtons, not the Jacksons. I would have passed out. Okay? This is one of the Braxtons. So I'm like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. So she's telling me, I want you to be in it. I said, bitch, you do? Okay, I said, you do? She said, yeah, I want you to be in it, bitch. I said, okay, I'm going to be in it. I'm trying to play tough guy, right, bitch? I went in that bathroom. I got the fan to myself, bitch. I'm like, okay, what I'm going to do? So then, I'm thinking this bitch going to give me a script, bitch. Because this is my acting debut. No, she wants to be you. Okay, bitch, that's what she wanted. So I'm giving, hold the fuck, Tay. What you want me to do, Tay? She said, I just want you to go out there and say, Tamar, come and get this chicken off the stove. I said, that's how you want me to say it? She said, yeah. So they was like, okay, Lonnie, get in place, bitch. Took a couple of swallows, bitch, and normally I don't. Get the fuck out of you. Normally I don't. Yeah, okay? So I took a couple of swallows. Okay, so they said, Ed, action.
Tamar, get your ass in here. You know you got this chicken on the stove, girl. Always out here daydreaming about some damn man. If he ain't here, he ain't coming. Seriously. Shoot, you sitting on the concrete, I'm home. Get your ass up. Come on, y'all. Come on. My chicken ain't burned in, no.
Yes! Okay, so get this. Vince was on set, bitch. Yeah, Vince was there, okay? I don't know, we need to edit this part out, okay? But Vince was there. And so Vince yelled to me, Lonnie, you need to be in the motherfucking movies. I said, for real, Vince? Take me there, shit. Okay? But I was so excited about that. It premiered this week, and I want you guys to check it out. It's called The Makings of You with Tamar Braxton featuring Lonnie B, bitch. Now let's sip some more of this tea, girl, okay?
Okay. Give it back.
Oh, I'm going to give it to you, bitch, okay? Like a virgin for the first time. Now, Jeezy, y'all know Jeezy, right? The rapper Jeezy. So Jeezy provides Thanksgiving dinner for a family of 16 who lost their house in a fire. They got their house days before, and then days after, it was a fire. So Jeezy heard about it in Atlanta, so he decided that he's going to provide for this whole family. He put them in a hotel for the rest of the year, he said. And he served them Thanksgiving dinner and everything. He said that's what it's about in the hood. He said that's what they do in Atlanta. DC, catch on. Okay? DC, catch the fuck on. Okay? Can we catch on, DC? Yes. So, get this. Now you know Caucasian people. They're very adventurous.
Yes, they are.
Okay, they always want to snoop shit out.
Yeah.
Go through dark alleys and shit like that, you know? So, you know, a lot of us like to go to exotic islands and go out of town. Not just Caucasian people, but African Americans, okay? Chinese, whoever the fuck you are. We all like to go out and, you know, have a nice little exotic vacation. But sometimes we go out of town and we think we can just wander any motherfucking way. And you can't. Some islands are off limits, bitch. So get this. Homeboy decided, his name was John, 27 years old, okay? He went to India. He decided that he wanted to take a boat from India and go visit the island. But he didn't know that on the island was a tribe, bitch. It was a tribe. So he goes over there, and it's also in India forbidden to visit this island. It's against the law to go over there because this tribe want no connection to the outside world. They got their own little thing going on. He go over there, they pull out their spears and shit, and they killed them. Yes. Now, the guys that rode them over there, they knew all about it. They knew all about it. They knew you're not supposed to go over here because these motherfuckers will kill you and spit shit, all this shit at you. You know, they knew not to go over there. Okay? So the police arrested all of them for even taking them over there. Okay? Now, in 2016, somebody else got killed for visiting that place. Okay, what happened was some fishermen was fishing. They fell asleep on the boat. The boat drifted over to the island and it killed them. Helicopters went to go get the bodies, and when the helicopters came over the island, they got to shooting spears and shit at them. I said, what the fuck is going on there? That's the land of calm, and a bitch won't be there. Thank you. Well, thank the fuck out of you, girl. Okay, let's talk about your girl, Lauren Hill. Yeah, let's talk about Lauren. Miseducational Lauren, whatever the fuck, okay? How about Miss Confused? Miss Always Late. Come on, Lauren. So Lauren is overseas. She's doing her, you know, she's doing her tour. You know, the 20-year anniversary of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. You know, we all love that album. We love that album. Some of us still playing it today, right? Yes, Zanya, bitch. All that bitch, okay? Yeah. So she decides to go over there, have her concerts, and show up 2 hours late. And then when she get over there, guess how long she was on the stage for? No, 32 minutes. Yeah, so then the night before, she was 1 hour and 56 minutes late. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with Lauren? I don't know, maybe the do-rags and shit are too tight. I don't know if she oversleeping, I don't know. And then y'all know when she do her sets and shit, the songs are not originally sung how they was originally recorded. She rapped the shit because you know she don't own her music. So she gotta remix the shit. So Zanya ain't Zanya, bitch, it's Ziggy Ziggy Ziggy. You know? But people still fucking with her, they still going with these, you know, these concerts. Okay, how many people went to go see her? Yeah, she never came out. She never came out. Yeah, bitch, you know what they said, please, okay? We'd rather go see CC Peterson, hold on. So y'all know, Diddy of the City, Puff Daddy, lost his baby mom, Kim Porter, at 47 years old. She was buried this past Saturday. And they took it hard. The kids took it really hard. And a lot of celebrities had personal connections with her. You know, like a lot of celebrities posted up Kim Porter and everything. So we here at the Lonnie B Show wants to send our prayers out to the family. And our hearts as well. Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Yes. So a woman decides that she want to go, like many of you, out the country to get that surgery. Y'all know y'all like to go over to the DR and get chopped up, bitch, like dinner plate. Y'all know y'all do. Yeah. Well, she decided that she wanted to go to Mexico. Yeah, she went over there, did the surgery, and passed away. So let me read what the United States want y'all to know. Okay? It's called the WFAA. I don't know what the fuck that stands for, but I'm just going to read it to you. They urge Americans against of going across the border with promises of cheap plastic surgery. So apparently it's a discount on getting your ass pumped. Okay? Yeah. Okay? It's a clearance rack to get your titties big. Okay? Yeah.
They think they have rolls.
Yeah, they think they have rolls, but oh, I love a good roll sale, bitch. Yeah! I love a good roll sale. With no interference, show me the clearance. But not the titties, bitch. So they go over there. Now what happened was, she was supposed to have a surgery early in the day. They pushed it back to 12 noon. Okay, because the surgeon was coming from another country. I don't know what the fuck that about. When my dentist is late, he say I'm up the street, okay? I'm coming from another country, bitch, that's suspect. So anyway, you know, they went in there, they did the surgery. That anesthesia, that's what they call. They shot it in the brain, the spine, but it traveled to the brain. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But yeah, it went from the spine to the brain and took her out. So her sister got on Facebook and, you know, was saying, you know, it was a major loss. She was a nice person, sweet person. And it was just devastating for the family. So when you guys going out of the country to get these surgeries, please be careful. And they also encourage you to do your research. Because a lot of people are quick to lay down, bitch, and don't know who they lay down with. Sound like a man, bitch. Sound like a man. Okay, you look at him, bitch. Oh, he got money. He bent you over, bitch, and now you itching. Okay? Do your research. Do your fucking research. Okay? So, over at a church, bitch, the fire department was called because they said it was a fire. But it wasn't really a fire. Someone got stuck in an electrical room with an electrical door over in Houston, Texas. The fire people got there, bitch, and they discovered, bitch, that it was gambling machines in the church. So they called the police. So the pastor was like, this is an outrage. He wanted everybody to know that he shared space with another tenant. So he's saying that these machines he ain't know shit about. They don't got nothing to do with him. So he put up on Facebook a video and told everybody on Facebook, look, let me give you a tour of all the keys that I got to doors in here. So he get to open doors and shit. He got to protect his Jesus Christ village. He opened doors. He said, now behind this door right here, we don't know. He said, I don't even know who owned this side. But apparently he was sharing the building with somebody. But who he was sharing the building with was doing other shit in there. Gambling, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, allegedly. Okay? So he wanted everybody to know, no, not him. Now let's talk about Dwight Howard. Let's talk about Dwight Howard. Okay, let's talk about Dwight Howard. Oh, let's talk about Dwight Howard. Okay? Now, how many people know anything about Dwight Howard? How many Dwight Howard fans we have in here? Oh, he all right? Okay. Let's talk about Dwight Howard. Now, y'all know Dwight got caught up, bitch, in some, you know what I'm saying, homosexual activities. Okay? Let me sip this real quick, bitch. So apparently, this gay guy, he met Dwight Howard on the set of Wild 'N Out. Now, this is how he said it would happen. And this normally happens. This is true. This normally happens, okay? From an experienced gay man. He was on set. Dwight was on set. Dwight looked at him, gave him a look. Gay man looked at Dwight. Gave him an eyebrow raise. Okay? So did all that. So then, bitch, after that, gay man goes home. Basketball player goes home. Basketball player decided to get on Instagram and get in the gay man DM. So now this is something that I didn't know about, bitch. Fista. That's what it's called. Now what's Fista is, it's another social media site that you can go on that deletes everything that you talk about, things that you say, you can't save it. It's one of those cheating type of motherfucking things.
No receipts.
Yeah, no fucking receipts. That's what it is. It's called Fista. I see bitches in here Googling it. Put it down, bitch. Put it down. Okay, look at her Googling shit. Okay? So apparently that's what it's called. So the gay man immediately told Dwight, contact me on Fista. He said, because he does this. This is what he do. So he knew the routine or what to tell him. So Dwight goes on there. So, you know, it was supposed to be some type of, I guess, fling thing to Dwight. But the gay man felt in love. Like many do. Like many fucking do. I don't know why you can fall in love with anything that's holding you as a secret. How can you fall in love with a secret, bitch? Okay? So anyway, he felt in love with her. And he got upset. Now this is why he revealed everything, because he got upset with Dwight because he found out that Dwight liked going to parties with transgenders, bitch. Also, he got on Twitter and went the fuck off. Okay? And I'm in my head like, well, why the fuck do you think it would stop with you? Why would you think it would stop with you? Okay, that's what I'm like in my head. So he upset. And the reason why he really got upset, because he said people start threatening him from Dwight's camp. And I'm saying to myself, well, the only reason they can threaten you if you did something for them to threaten you for. You know what I'm saying? But he was mad. Because he said he didn't want his man, bitch. This is his man, bitch. Dwight is his man, bitch. He said he didn't want his man at these transgenders parties. Now, the guy also want everybody to know that he's a gay man. He's not a transgender. He just like wearing long weaves and stuff like that. Okay? So anyway, when he tried to put Dwight out, because he went on Twitter, and he went the fuck off. He aired the whole story out on Twitter, bitch. Okay? Like Superhead did back in the day. Oh, he aired it out. Y'all remember the legendary Superhead, bitch? She wanted the world to know, girl. Okay? She said, Shaq, furnish her shit, bitch. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, Shaq. Okay. So anyway, so he went on Twitter. So he got to talking his shit. He told how they met. And then he put up phone conversations, bitch. Wow. Oh, yeah, he put them up. He said, Dwight, you want to suck dick and you want to get fucked in the ass. He said all that, bitch. And Dwight was just on the phone like, I don't remember saying that. Real nigga would be like, you got me fucked up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But he's still on the phone. So it made everybody believe, oh, he with the shit. But then there's people in the community that's giving, my community, that's giving, he fucking up the church's money. Why he out there telling? You know what I'm saying? He should have just handled this in private instead of going to social media. But the boy said no. They threatened him. Because a pastor called him. A pastor called him, supposed to be Dwight's Howard pastor, called him and said, you fucking faggot. You boy with a wig, allegedly, okay? Y'all know I'm doing my little antics. Start calling him all these names and stuff. So the boy was on the phone listening. He put that phone conversation up too, bitch. He was on the phone like, wow, really? A pastor though, saying this? Wow. That pastor was going, fuck you. And come to church on Sunday. I mean, that pastor was going on. Okay? He was really going to fuck off. So I'm sitting there, bitch, listening. You know me, popcorn and shit, wiggling my toes, bitch. Listening to Madonna in the background. I was listening. So anyway, I'm in that motherfucker like this is a circus. So he upset. Now he's on everybody blogs. People giving him donkey of the day. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. They giving him donkey of the day. They saying that he shouldn't be up there running his mouth. He should have just handled it in privacy. I'm like, well, what the fuck do y'all think? Wow, that's all you can say. This world. What do, hey, bitch, what do you think? But what if it was your man? Do you still want him to keep his mouth closed? Oh, she shut the fuck up right there. Let's move on. This bitch must live right here, DC, Southeast. Good morning. Now let's move on, okay? Now, Tyrese, ex-wife, she want everybody in the world to know that living life is a full-time job. And she should be paid for it. And I think she must get public assistance. Because every bitch with food stamps think living life is a full-time job. Okay? She said she needs to get paid. And Tyrese said he feel like he giving her enough. She feel like she wants more. She wants more. Now we have a lot of women in the building, like always. Thank you. So I just want to know from the women in the building, how do you feel about that? Do you feel like a man who you met rich and you came in poor is obligated to take care of you for the rest of your life?
No, she shouldn't have been saying no. It depends upon the circumstance.
need a mic. Give me a mic. I need a mic, okay? Yes, I need a motherfucking mic, okay? Yes, okay, let's go right here.
Hi, bitch!
Yeah!
First off, it depends upon the circumstances because a lot of women get involved with men and when they get into their lives with them, they begin to help them out with shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes bitches want to be paid for their services, not just because I popped the baby out of here for you, but bitch for them services, them long nights sitting up with you, studio runs, getting your clothes, all that shit that you wanted to be cheap with, and the assistant that I was doing, pay me, bitch.
Yeah!
That Angela back to 11 years.
Anybody else? Anybody else got anything to say? What you got to say? Let's go over here, Nicole. What you got to say, Nicole? Because I see you say, what you got to say? You like Tyrese, bitch. You been liking him since you said that Coca-Cola.
Yes, I'm on that bus with Tyrese. Tyrese, I agree with her that if you put in the work to help him build his brand, then yes, you should benefit from the brand. But Tyrese was a brand when she came on the scene.
Right.
And so, no, he should pay child support for his child. But just because you have a baby by a millionaire doesn't make you a millionaire.
Right.
Did he still told them have a baby by a millionaire, be a millionaire? No.
And he don't even claim his babies, bitch. Yeah.
No, she should get a job.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes. There you had it. There the fuck you had it. Okay, so let's move on. Stevie J and Faith Evans. Y'all know they married. Okay, happily married, bitch. They have a total of 10 kids, bitch. Okay, that's a football field. Okay, so listen to this. He wants everybody to know if Biggie was alive, Biggie would approve of their marriage. Because everybody's saying that's foul. How can you fuck your man friend? I mean, how can you mess with your man wife? Because you know he wrote songs for Biggie and Faith and Bad Boy and all that shit when they was alive. So he wanted everybody to know, shut the fuck up. Yeah, he would approve of this. How many people think that that's kind of wrong? Clap if you think that's wrong. Okay, due to the fact that he knew Biggie, he wrote songs with Biggie, he wrote songs with Faith, and now that he's gone, he married his wife.
Everybody find love.
Get that mic, girl. Yes, you gotta keep that mic. Let's go right here. No, right here first. Let's go to Indiana Jones. Go to Indiana Jones. Let's go to Indiana.
Biggie done had everybody walk him on the side and everything else.
Right.
Faith need love too. And let's be very clear, they probably was doing something back then.
Okay.
Like a Stevie been a whore. Biggie has been gone for how many years now? What you gonna call her? Please sit down, live your best life, and people need to mind their business. The troll.
Yes! Well, thank you so much. That's my tea, okay, with Lonnie B. We'll be back right after this message with my special guest, Darren Fleet.
It's your girl Ty called Miss Large of the DMV, and you know what Sunday is? Yeah, December 2nd. The reunion of the Real Makeup Artists of DC. Oh, I forgot. My show, The Real Makeup Artists of DC. Season 2. And you know season 1 was a full extra large, but season 2 took us to another level. So I need you to be in the building, and guess who's hosting? My forever friend, your good Judy, Lonnie B. Already know I had to get the largest in the DMV. Good! To host the reunion. So get your tickets. Now, you know, I said no ticket sales at the door, but you know what? We'll see you there, so hurry up. VIP tickets are going fast. The people are ready to see this mess. And hopefully I don't smack Byron in his face. Ooh, I can't say that. I'm a producer, but it's real. See you Sunday.
been waiting for. I have a special guest all the way from my second home, Baltimore, bitch. Okay? He's an amazing comedian. I want y'all to show him love just like you showed me love. Give it up for Darren Fleet. See if it's on for you. Yeah, you gotta push that bottom.
Yeah, I
don't know why that bitch turned it off. Don't you worry, I'm gonna get me some Chick-fil-A staff. They nice and pleasant.
Greet you with a smile.
Yes. So, Darren, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me. Hey, all right.
This is my motherfucking friend, y'all.
Lonnie Trip. That's what he is.
Yes. Now, we have a lot of shit that we need to talk about, bitch. We're gonna sip into it. Now, Darren was backstage telling me some shit, okay? But I had to stop him right away. I said, oh, save this for the front, bitch. All right? Yeah. Because there was some good shit he was talking to me about. Now, this is not my first time meeting Darren. I have met Darren because we both did the Queen's Supreme Court.
We did.
With our girl, T.S. Madison.
Big up to T.S. Madison. I love her.
Yeah, so it's because of her that we actually meet each other. But we knew each other through social media. I always liked his stuff. He always liked my stuff.
Absolutely.
So we finally met when we was at the Queen's Supreme Court in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Your neck of the woods.
Yeah, man. Be more. But what people don't know about me though is I've been back and forth from B-more all my life. From B-more to North Carolina. I actually grew up in North Carolina.
What part?
Warren County. Yeah, so it's very close to like Raleigh or Henderson, if y'all know anything about that. But yeah, I've been back and forth all my life. All my family is from Baltimore, all the Fleets.
Okay.
So Fleet is my real last name, but a lot of people, you know, in the LGBT community.
They think it's a douche.
Yes.
Okay? At least you don't know, at least you know my bitch ain't dirty. Go ahead.
Well, I ain't nasty. But I am nasty.
So let's go ahead, Darren. So let's get into this. Who is Darren Fleet?
Ooh, I can't lie. 28 years old, I'm still trying to figure that out. Yeah, like I feel like this. You never die knowing who the hell you are, because every day something changed.
That's right.
Your taste buds, your weight, the people around you. So you never know who you are. So I can't, you know, I can't answer that. But I am funny as a mother.
Yes, you are, motherfucker. I said it for you. Yes. So listen, Darren. What made you want to be a comedian?
Well, I was a criminal first.
Tell us about it, bitch. We sipping deep.
Okay.
We sipping deep, bitch.
Well, I was a
Hold on.
career.
Okay, before you tell me, do I need to move my, my wallet?
No.
Okay, go ahead, bitch.
I was an embezzler and a career shoplifter. Woo!
Really?
Won't he do it? Yes, but I done my time for that. A lot of people don't know that I was locked up a year and a half at the age of 21. I was in school at the time, and I was making ends meet. So when they caught me, I had like $47,000. Now they probably like, how the hell you get $47K working at Walmart and going to school? So I didn't have no way to show for that. After that, I was just like...
You had it on you?
Yeah.
Just walking around with $47K?
No, not just walking around. No, I live in Baltimore.
Okay.
No, you don't walk around with $14, let alone $47K. But I just had it laid around. As a matter of fact, at the time I was living in Virginia.
Okay.
Y'all, I rep 3 states. I'm originally from Virginia. I grew up in North Carolina and Baltimore. I've been back and forth all my life.
Sound like an escort to me, bitch.
Yeah, well, no. She told us I was thinking it. Now, you know what? Man. But, yeah, I got caught in Virginia, and y'all know it's a Commonwealth state, and the judicial system is never fair to black people. So, yeah, man, even though it was my first time, I had to do the time. Long story short, I got out and I was working dead-end jobs like Dollar Tree and McDonald's and stuff, and I was noticing at McDonald's I was holding the line up because I wanted to tell jokes to the folks that was getting their dollar menu sandwiches. And it would come to the time where I knew that people, in their orders, I'm like, you want a McTea, a fry, and an apple pie, don't you? So, and I'll be sitting there carrying on conversation. Need I mind you, we on the time schedule. So that, all passed, and somebody was just like, Darren, you need to start doing comedy because you make me laugh. So thanks to social media, as much, negative results that it get, it's still a positive because it's building young black entrepreneurs like yourself.
Okay. Yes. But to piggyback off of what you said when you said McDonald's, bitch, I used to work there too. And let me tell you what I used to do when people used to come to the drive-thru, bitch. What? I used to be bored and I'd be like, so I used to think of things to make my day go past, and I was always on the drive-thru. I don't know why the fuck that man kept putting me on the drive-thru.
They always put us in the drive-thru.
Yeah.
I think they, we happy.
Yeah.
So they want us to smile.
Yeah.
Like, no,
and it's also a hoe away from everybody else. Right. Put the gay man in the back. So they was treating me like I was Rosa on the bus. So when people would come through the drive-thru, that beep go beep, 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 beep. So I'd be thinking this shit to I'd be like, okay, hey, good morning. That's what I said, bitch. They was like, hey, how you doing? Because I had the morning shift. And they was like, hey, how you doing? I was like, can you tell me when the first Big Mac was built, bitch? They be thinking like shit. I always say, oh.
I would be back there watching porn.
See, okay, here we go.
Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be back there with a hard dick serving apple pies and shit. So, yes, that was my life. Yes, ma'am, that was my life.
Let's move forward. Glad you saved now. Who is your inspiration?
Oh, God. Believe it or not, female comics. Yeah. Like Samoa. Oh, God, you took it right on my Samoa, Wanda Sykes, Cheryl Underwood. Adele Givens, and I just had the pleasure of working with Chicago's finest, Just Niche. She is amazing, so she's definitely inspired me. And when they said, Darren Fleet, you can do your first tour in the major comedy clubs, I said, I have to have her. It will not be a show without Just Niche. And we just sold out 14 shows out of 17.
Yeah! Make them eat it, bitch!
You gotta know it.
Okay!
Apple pies and McDonald's fries.
So look, Darren, how did you transition from Instagram to the stage?
What people don't know is I've been on the stage all my life. When I was in school, before I got locked up, I was going to school for theater and mime. So stage is nothing new to me. I've always been in theater. And then after that, after I got out, I would still go, to McDonald's, work Dollar Tree, stock the shelves. But I would make it my business to go to the open mics. I didn't care. I would be dead tired after, smelling like fries and, you know what I mean? Did not care. Coming there in my McDonald's uniform, but I had a dream and I had a goal. And then after social media, it just took off. I said, I ain't never going back. I ain't never going backwards. Oh, y'all can clap. Do we have a mouth?
Check one. Okay, here we go. It turned on by itself, bitch. It's a ghost in here. What's the hardest part about being a comedian?
Being away from your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
I get very homesick.
Oh, bitch, talk about it.
Man, because like I said, I've been away for 2 years from my brothers and sisters against my will. So to get out there and just...
So you did 2 years in jail?
Yeah, well, I had a 2-year sentence. I did a year and a half off of it. They let me out for good behavior.
Real good behavior, bitch. Real good behavior. Where was you good at the shower? Where was you good at, Darren?
Looking through my cell window. But no, really. They let me out for good behavior. Long story short, shit, I just did what I had to do. You want to get the hell out of jail. Once you hear that Salligate door shut, it's a whole new world. So, yeah, they let me out for good behavior. After that, I decided I needed to get my life together because my mother, you know what I'm saying? My mother was upset. And that's the hardest thing you can do is see your mother in court, knowing that she raised you better than that, and you break her heart like that. So, yeah,
that's
man.
so true. Yeah. So look, most heavyweights in the game of comedy don't respect the Instagram hustle.
No.
They don't respect it. They say it's an easy come up for us. How do you feel about that?
Fuck.
In that order. May I take your order?
But you know, it's before you answer, it's certain people that I really respect.
I
Like
do
Mike
too.
Epps feels like that, and I love Mike Epps.
Mike Epps was one of the first comics to ever share my work. He was. He said I had something special and he wanted to be a part of it. I also worked with Ricky Smiley and Capone and a lot of great other comics. But there have been comics who did not like us because we came from social media. But the way I look at it is, the first rapper that ever started rapping had to start it in the park and they had to battle.
Yeah.
And that's how they got on. Then the second generation, they had to make mixtapes. Then after that, it was YouTube. I never heard those battle rappers tell the mixtape artists like, man, you got on easy from selling the mixtape. If you don't turn with the world will turn on you. It's a new generation. It's a new generation. And that's all it is. I just caught that wave.
Right. Do you feel like it's hate?
I don't feel like it's hate. I feel like they think like, let's just say, you see Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. Nicki says Cardi got it from IG. She didn't have to go through what she had to go through. But I look at this like, you paved the way for her so that she won't have to go through what you had to go through. Because in this community, each one teach one.
Right.
So, hey, I did what I had to do.
You right about that?
Went away.
Yeah. You better, bitch, I'm sitting next to Dr. King.
Yes. Dr. Queen.
What's the most exciting thing that happened to you in your career?
Oh, developing a fan base and noticing that there are people out there that think just, because a long time I thought I was crazy.
Right.
I was like, damn, something's weird about me, you know, because I'm one of the people like, if you hit me with a cotton swab and I throw a brick at you, I look like we even, because bitch, you hit me first. So when I found out that there were other people who thought like that, I said, well, damn. Bitch, you hit me first.
Right.
You know, so that's how it been. Yeah, meeting the people.
Okay, was it more challenging for you to be on IG or on the stage?
I still get nervous before I go on stage. I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous before I came out
Bitch,
here.
I'm always nervous.
I was nervous.
For real, I am
Lord,
always nervous.
Lord, I'm in front of the good morning bitch audience. I'm like, Lord. I didn't know if they would like me or not, so I'm always nervous because my whole thing is pleasing the people, but I'm trying to get back to where I don't care what the people think.
I've been let that go. I've been let that go.
And see, I'm trying to get like you.
I've been let that
What
go.
does Darren think about
Right,
Darren? More
right.
so than what the people think. And if you love Darren, the people will love Darren.
Right.
So that's how it is.
Yeah. And see, what I have realized too is that people will give up on you quicker than you will give up on yourself.
Right.
So why put people before yourself?
Ooh, I love that.
That's
Yeah,
what
I love that piece. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that with me.
Take it,
You better know it. Y'all might see that on the Darren Fleet Line. I'm acting like I made it up, you know.
Okay. As a comedian, what's something you see other comedians do that you would never do?
Tell the younger generation, just because it may be a little easier for them to get on, that they are less than. Because like you was just asking me about the beef between the older comics and the Instagram comics. I'm not going to make, one day we're going to have flying cars, and I'm not going to make them feel like you're less than because I had to put gas in mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not going to make the younger generation feel stupid. You worked hard just like I did, but it was just in a different platform. So, yeah.
Okay. So now, you talk openly about your lace fronts.
Yeah.
You talk about your face. And by the ad, bitch, it's lace to the front. Oh, it's lace to the front, bitch. Yes, it is
I
lace.
can't take you, Lonnie.
So look, what made you have the courage to be like this? I ain't going bald, bitch. I'm going to add some hair here.
You want to know what's so funny?
Yeah.
I am not bald under my lace front. That's what people do. Oh, you see my, thank you. I'm not bald under my lace front. As a matter of fact, I have great hair. But because I refuse to look like the little Odell Beckham Juniors with them little twists and stuff before you get to the braids, I said, why waste it when I can lace it? But I have hair. Shit. As a matter of fact, luxurious hair.
You ever thought about doing a lace front man's line?
January the 11th.
Make them eat it, bitch! Right here on the Lonnie Big Show!
Lonnie B got got it first. We're doing a lace front line, and I see a lot of colored women and colored men in the audience. I wanted to make the line about us because I'm so sick of, and no offense, but I'm so sick of the women who have to resort to the Brazilian or the Indian when it's not your texture. So all the lace fronts will look kind of like what I got in my hair, so they can remind you of your grandma and them putting that hot iron on the stove and greasing your scalp. Bring that right on back.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing.
Love her back in the day, Vision.
You know
Yes.
Did I take you there?
You took me there. Okay, I can smell the bread. I can smell it. Yes. How do you handle slow moments in your career? Like when you're not getting booked? How do you handle those moments?
Pornhub, ain't nothing that masturbation won't solve, I'll tell you that. But I beat my dick if it's raining. I'll be like, no, real talk. But no, real talk.
Nasty bitch.
I'm sorry, but y'all asked for the truth. This is the Lonnie B show. I can keep it real now. This Southeast DC. Y'all real.
You better know it, bitch.
Yes, y'all real as it get. I can't lie. I pray. I know that it's a 10-letter phrase, 2 words sentence, 2 words each. And they say, if it is to be, it is up to me. So I know that if I can, and I didn't make, it was all God, a gift from God through me to you.
That's right.
If I can make almost 1 million people come through, I can make a job come through, I can do a lace front line, I can make a t-shirt. Ain't no stopping.
That's right.
Shit, I can make friends.
That's right. That's right.
They say we don't get along in our community.
They do say that.
Good morning, bitch.
They do say that.
Well, good evening.
Bitch. Good morning, evening, afternoon, bitch. So look, you got this video, okay, and it's called "Why Men Spend So Much Time in the Barbershop."
Well.
Okay, and one thing that you said in your video, I want to really know if it's true, because we do speak our truth in our comments.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So you said you go into the hood barbershops and you act straight.
Okay, I live in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, I get my hair cut in Park Heights, and it's lit out there.
That's West Side.
West Side. Oh, over west.
I know Baltimore, bitch.
Yeah, I bet Lonnie do. Late nights at the Paradox. After 12 o'clock.
Back in my time, bitch.
But no, really, it's like this. In order to get what you want, you gotta play the game.
That's right.
You're in a straight male territory where they talking about women, sports, eating ass, etc. Now, I'm not saying you gotta go in there and act like that, but at least you can, you know what I'm saying, thug it out a little bit. When they say what's up, I'll be like, hey. I'm like, oh, what's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Break it in. You know what I'm saying? Back it up. You know what I'm saying? I don't even let them call me Darren. I'll be like, it's D-Money, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, we different.
Yeah, well, what you be like, good morning, bitch?
You know I do. They be like, go with that Fergie shit, Lonnie. Bitch, you know what I give.
I'm not playing with you.
So, but that's what's up, though. That's what's up. I can respect that.
Yeah, man.
I can respect
Yeah,
that.
man.
So, you wasn't always open about your sexuality.
No.
Okay? So, when did that happen? When was that breaking point for you to be like, okay, I'm telling everybody?
Because, how can I explain it? Recently, I was just dating a woman.
Yep. Damn, bitch, you took my question. Go ahead now.
Recently, I was just dating. I'm a person that I'm attracted to vibrations and people energy, and I can't explain it, and I think they call that pansexual. But I can be in a relationship and not have sex. I can be in a relationship and have sex all the time. It's whatever I feel like, and I feel like as people, you change, because everybody got their hoe months. It'd be a whole year, 2-3 months out of that year, you'd be like, I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a hoe, I'm gonna be a hoe. And then you back to being sane, Christian, and sanctified. And I do that too. At the altar.
Sound like bipolar to me. Sound like bipolar.
Well, yeah, I can't say bipolar, but I am attracted to women and I am attracted to men too.
Oh, so you're bisexual.
I wouldn't call it bisexual. And the reason why I don't call it
Just
that.
free spirit.
You can say that. It's kind of like what Janelle Monáe says. Or.
I thought that bitch made that up.
Well, people make up anything in Hollywood.
Right,
You know? But, what's his name? Jaden Smith. It's like you meet somebody who changed your whole frame of thought. And, you used to like green apples, and then they told you, well, red apples make a better fried apple than green apples. And now you eating fried red apples. Well, you eating a candy apple, and what's underneath the candy? Red. So it's kind of like that. When you find somebody who can mind fuck you the way you want to be, you were drawn to them. And then it got to a point where I just could not stop being around her. And then I would think about her when I was on tour, so I was like, oh my God, I like this bitch. I was like, what is going on? I'm getting hard thinking, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But what happens is, deep down inside that someone else that you like a little more, because I will often drift about some people that I've had before, or some guys, and then it comes with can we have an open relationship? But with open relationship brings a lot of bullshit, and unwanted spirits, and etc. And I was just like, nah, I can't do that. Mama raised me better.
So when did you actually come out to say, hey, this is me, I like guys, to your family?
Oh, God. I have a mother who's very common sense. Yeah, right. You've met my mother. And a few of you have seen her in videos if you watch my social media. My mother is just like, the stove is hot. I ain't gonna tell you again. You're gay. I said it.
Yeah. Right.
My brother is straight. She know it. And the reason why I knew she knew these things, because she would never make me do straight man activities growing up. Like, she never told me to cut the grass.
Oh, so this was when you were young?
Yeah.
Oh.
My mama used to know, what little boy dancing to Mary J. Blige with a washcloth on his head? Right. She knew. And then I would change the colors up just to be Lil' Kim in the Crush on You video. I'm like, nigga, I'm a green one. What? You got it going on. But yeah, my mother, I grew up with a common sense mother. And I think when people deny the fact that your child is such and such, whether it's developmentally delayed, homosexual, a killer, because your kids so young, they drown puppies and shit. You know what I mean? When you ignore those signs, it hinders the kid. Instead of just saying, you know what, this is my little gay ass son. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's sweet as hell, but he mine. Shit. And that's how I had it.
That's
yeah,
right.
man. So I never had to come out. She already knew it.
That's right. So, yes, ain't nothing like a mother's love.
Man, and she still loved me.
Yeah,
through jail, through hell, etc.
Ain't nothing like a mother's love. That's true. So look, let me ask you this. Do you have any industry friends?
Well, this is my firm believing of the industry. We all are friends because of our status. Because I see so many people that only hang around each other because of the places you can sit, like at an award show. Beyonce and the Kardashians and Kanye and Jay-Z, they all get to sit up front. So they're automatically looked at as friends, when in all actuality, Beyonce friends have been there from day one.
Right.
But we ignore those signs because of who we see them sitting with. So when it comes to the industry, I don't really call us friends, I call us co-workers. And
I like that.
yeah, we're co-workers. But then it comes along with people like yourself, or T.S. Madison, or my girl Crazy Marrow. Yes. And we ain't been speaking lately. I'm going to let it out the bag. Yeah. But I love her with all my heart. And I don't want nothing but the best for her. Because I know she wants that same secretly for me. But when you meet so many industry people, it's hard to tell who's real and who's not. Because a lot of people will hang out with you because your video is popping, your lace front line is popping, you got a show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see you going somewhere else with this. Lonnie started from here, now you here. Now I want to be best friends. And I don't got time for that. I definitely don't. My friends are my brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ. You know
That's it. And you know, that is so true. That is so true. Because at the end
and
of
y'all,
the
and my Fleet High family, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all been good to me.
welcome to Southeast, bitch.
Yes, they have.
But you know, that's so true though, because I got criticized real bad because a popular person was in the city and people was reaching out to me to go just hang around with them like an entourage. And I was like, no, I'm at granddaddy's house. I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying, just because of who they are.
Right.
So I got criticized like, what? You supposed to be with the in crowd? Who said that that's my crowd?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who said that that's my crowd? My crowd, like, that I like to be into is my family.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
They're going to have your back even when all that's failed. Because
Everything.
once you reach the top, the only way to go is the bottom.
Right.
So even Beyonce, and I love her so much, that's why I always refer to her, she's going to have a day where it's going to be another diva to come through and excel. And people hate to admit that. Yeah. But the only people she's going to be able to go back to other than her children and her husband, Solange, her mother, her daddy. Because people only love you when you're on top. And that's true. They only love you when you're on top.
That's so true. Yeah. Have there ever been a moment where you were like, I don't want to get on the stage?
Every show. Right. Lonnie, let me tell y'all, I had a 18-city tour. Like I said, we sold out 14 of those cities, and the ones that we didn't, we still had a packed house because my fans come, but they gave me weekdays starting off because out of 2.5 years, guys, like, you know, I see a lot of my Fleet House members in the audience, especially you've seen me be hacked at 500,000 followers and have to come back and get 800,000. And then they hacked me on Instagram at 400,000. So now I'm starting back over. And what happens with that is, it's like watching other people that you started with. And I never spoke on this, but I love her to this day. I love Jess Hilarious. I love her so much, and all my fans always see me giving her the utmost respect because she's done something that a lot of black women don't do with a child. She didn't use the kid as an excuse to lay back. She pushed forward. So I commend her for that, but I started off with her. And I started off with Ryan Davis and a lot of other ones. And to see them get into those comedy clubs, knowing that I was damn well deserving, I was so happy for them even when I was hacked, that I feel like, you know, Darren, it was not your time to be in them clubs. So now they're just reaching out to me, and I'm having to sell out on the weekdays. So it's hard for me because I'll be like, damn, I don't want to have to go up here on the weekdays, knowing good damn well I'm supposed to have a whole weekend. Right. But everything in God's timing, and I feel like the reason why He done that to me is because, I'm going to go through the roof. When I break through, ain't no stopping Darren. I'm telling y'all. Hold on to your panties, your drawers, your bloomers, because I'm going to go through the roof. So every day, I'll be like, I dread that shit. I was like, oh God. But
do touring become stressful to you?
It's, out of all the jobs I've ever had, comedy is the most stressful. It's the most easiest because I can get my money.
Why is it stressful for you if it's something that you love to do?
It's hard being a gay comic because, quote unquote, this is a straight male industry, just like rap or just like sports. So I'm always shocked when, even to this day, even as funny as I know I am, when male comics reach out to me and say, you know, Darren, I want to work with you because I saw your work and it was hilarious. Like when Mike Epps told me that he thought I was hysterical, I can't even lie, I bust out crying because I could not believe that because I was expecting that from Adele or Samore or Wanda. So for someone who I looked at from Friday, and I mean, you know, next Friday and all about the Benjamins, you know, someone who I idol told me that, it made me feel good, but it's stressful because before people tell me no, sometimes I tell myself no. I'll be like, you know what, they not gonna wanna work with me because of, And then I had to get on them stages time after time and prove myself. Knowing that I'm funnier and funnier than a lot of them. Let's just be real. But I have to prove it because they want to make sure. Because I've been told that, oh, you know, all of y'all are funny.
Gay people?
Yes. Y'all are funny by nature. Y'all just do funny shit. And I'm like, what gays do you know? Because the ones we know is chasing Dwight Howard. I ain't chasing no dick. I'm chasing a bag. That's just me.
So why do you say it's hard for gay comics?
Because it's a straight male dominating field. And even the comics who were gay then, like Moms Maverly or Whoopi Goldberg not too long ago coming out, and some of the other male comics, they were not able to be gay in their time. So they had to tell jokes off what they know. And they had to come out there and act as a character that they really wasn't. You know what I mean? Then you have us in 2018 with the gay rights and the LGBT movement and Black Lives Matter and Me Too and everything. We have a voice. And I'm filling that void for the voice because someone told me, Darren, you are the first gay comic. And I said, no. A lot of them have been. I'm just very comfortable in my skin now. Because even like you said, starting off in social media, I would not say that. I'm like, no, we ain't, no. We a little flamboyant, but we ain't gay over here. Because I was scared that I wouldn't get job roles, but I've gotten more roles from being comfortable in my skin than I was denying who the fuck I was.
So do you feel like that even now, at this moment, you look for other people's approval?
Sometimes. When it comes to the older comics that I've always looked up to, like, no offense, I love what you do, Lonnie. But you, to me, have taken comedy to a whole nother level with dance, theater. You know what I mean? Because I be looking at Lonnie's shows like, damn, I need to do some choreography. You know what I mean? Like, I need to twerk or some shit. But you've taken it to another level because you say, you know what, if they won't let me in this box, I'll create my own.
And that's what I was getting at. Like, and I wasn't asking you those questions to be funny or anything.
No, I know.
I really have never experienced that. I never experienced like feeling a certain type of way because I'm gay and, you know, I'm doing my thing. And it's simply because I don't go in those people areas. Like, I have never, in the 5 years, I have never did a show with other comedians. In the 5 years that I have been doing it, it have always been just me. And it started
that's why
right
your
here.
shows are so fire.
Yeah, I have never done a show.
Because Lonnie don't do a show, Lonnie do a fucking production. Yeah, because I was watching his shit one day and I was like, oh my God. You got dancers, wardrobe, Shakespeare Theater, 500 people in the balcony, Jesus, 12 disciples, you know. Lonnie got it all. And here I am trying to get into the improvs and the funny bones because I'm doing comedy the way that
they tell us it's supposed to be done. Yeah, and that's not how it's supposed to be done because we live in America where we can make our own dreams a reality.
And I appreciate you.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because people would tell us all the time, like people say this. People say, you gotta go to LA to make it. You gotta go to New York to make it. You gotta go to, but I have never been to those places. I started here in my city. I started right here in my city. You know what I'm saying? And that's because I don't bid off of what other people think. I say, what works for Lonnie? How can I make this work for me? Because just because Martin did it that way don't mean it's gonna work for me.
Right.
Because they did it that way don't mean it's gonna work for me. Beyonce's career is her career.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I can't be or can never duplicate what that woman has done. Right. But I can be a damn good Lonnie B.
Right. And I can't lie, like I told you this behind stage at the T.S. Madison show.
In Baltimore.
What made me very comfortable in my own skin was, let me tell y'all, I can be recording my own videos, right? And my mama would call me and be like, yeah, that's funny, but did you see Lonnie's live? Right? In between my shit. And I'm like, no, Ma. And I really did see it, but she got on my nerves. I'm like, no. No, I did not. But you make me very comfortable in my own skin.
Oh,
Right. Yeah.
Because my mom was going through a divorce when Lonnie B came into, not our lives, but our household, and it's a difference.
Right.
Lonnie would be, my mama had this whole Comcast system where you could watch it on her flat screen. All I would see was this proud yellow gay man on my mama's phone, and he was so fearless about being there. And I'm like, oh my God, he's doing comedy and doing that. And that has never been done. And I'm trying to fit the mold of Hollywood expectations because I know what Hollywood expects us to be.
Right.
The only way you can be gay, from what I've seen, is if you do a Lee Daniels production like Empire or a Logo Channel. You can't be gay and do the Improv or the Funny Bone. And then what happened was, when they let me in at the Tempe, Arizona Improv, was the first time I told a gay joke. And I made that joke about me. And my fans were so fucking happy that I was feeling myself on that stage and loving who I was. And all I could think about in the back of my mind, and you know, I had to say this out loud, Lonnie B would have done that.
Thank you so much, Darren. Thank you. I sure the fuck would have, Darren.
Yeah. I saved on the whole comedy club.
Yes. And switch off the stage, bitch. So look, do you get caught up in this lifestyle? The popularity, the boys in the DM, the cocaine.
Well,
because you know a lot of comics and stuff, so I hear they do a lot of, you know, cocaine just to stay alert, to be on stage, and you know, you go to a party, they're like, here bitch, sniff this. Like, do you get caught up in that lifestyle?
Darren, make me book your ass.
Okay. Okay. I've been to a few of the Hollywood parties because I have a lot of, like Lonnie said, do you have any celebrity friends? But I have a lot of celebrity co-workers.
Okay.
But one thing I can honestly say, I thank God for a praying grandmother because when it's wrong, I'll be like, ooh, bitch, I don't do that. I don't do that. I don't do that. So what happens is, I'm like, you know, that's not me, but I've been on tour and I've been in shows with people who do. I don't knock their hustle because that's what keeps them alert. If it ain't a blunt of weed, and I like my loud and proud, like Southeast DC, or a little cup of Moscato, baby, definitely can't do that because I can't go home to my mama looking like this. You know?
I know that's right.
My mama be like, nigga, you more than alert.
Scare the shit out of her.
You stay woke tonight. Black Lives Matter, nigga. You know?
So what's your love life like right now?
Pornhub, and Pornhub. No, really, I get so much play in my DM. But I am to the point where, like, I know that it's just groupie love. You get what I'm saying? Because, see, if you love me, you never have to approach me in my inbox. You know, I think about the way my dad tell me to approach my mom at Jiffy Lube. He saw a bitch that needed an oil change and said, I can do it for you, you know? So I'm looking for someone who can change my oil, check the gas tank, look under the hood, because, you know, that's what I want, a traditional love, Anita Baker. Yeah.
So right now there's no one.
I'm single, but I'm never lonely.
Go ahead, bitch. Man or woman?
You can. Honey, got a salad from somewhere, turkey here, little gravy, stuff, tater salad. Okay, man or woman. You know, my last encounter was still a shell, so it's been with a girl. And I've not had, and not because I've been abstinent, but on the tour, like I was telling you, I've been so stressed the fuck out on the tour that by the time I get to the hotel, I'm tired as fuck after a 5-hour plane ride.
Wow.
You get on the stage, I'm going to places like California, Chicago, etc. Sometimes I have to rent a car and drive. You don't have time to entertain nobody. And then you in cities that's much like yours. Like Chicago, crime rate high as hell like Baltimore. So I'm like, I'm scared of you niggas. You know, I'm not going home with none of you, but I love you all. And that's just how it is. But I've been abstinence by force for like 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Yes.
God.
God is good. Still breathing and working.
Yeah, man. That's all I can do.
Now, one thing about you Baltimore comics, okay? Y'all love a good comedy beef.
Yeah.
Y'all love a good comedy beef. Well, some of you, not all. Let's talk about Darren, because that's who's here. You like to get in beefs and stuff with people.
I don't like to get in beefs and stuff with people. That's the thing that people don't know about me. I am so, Lonnie, when I tell you I'm so wave the white flag. And my homegirl Rashawn is in the audience. She'll tell you I will distance I love all the comics from Baltimore because I've worked with like at least 11 out of 10 of them. You do that math. But I've worked with a lot of them, and a lot of them have put me on, and I just want to shout them out right now, like K.Y. Nelly and Larry Lancaster and Ty Davis. It's been a lot of people who I've worked with that I really love. But the nature of comedy, and it's not just in Baltimore, it's everywhere you go, it's so petty. And so, crab in the bucket. I love you until your numbers get big or until you work the improv. Then people feel like, you know, I want you to work with me, but I feel like I can't afford you. Let me tell you whether you can afford me or not, okay? Because see, if I'm in the city, I'm not too good to pick up a cool $400-500. You know what I mean? Shit, that's a pair of Jordans or Yeezys. And yes, I do support the Yeezys.
Right.
I own a few. I do. Yeah, but I don't like confrontation. But with the internet, there have been people who have been combative for no reason. And because I'm 28 and I'm still growing, I don't even let an eye roll get past. I'm like, bitch, what you say? I got you. Give me 1 minute. Bam. Back on. Because I'm good at wordplay, but I'm better at throwing hands. I tell you that. I can throw these motherfucking hands.
I know that's right,
If I
bitch. Give me some.
In prison throwing them, on the yard throwing them. Let's get it.
Yes, I know that's right.
But
I'm good at pushing buttons. I will make you quick, bitch. I will make you quick. I don't got time to huffing and puffing, rolling on the ground. I got a shoulder record. Looking up this face.
Yep.
That's what's up, though. So look, your videos are straight funny as shit. And you be roasting the shit out of people. Do it ever come a thought in your head like, what if this bitch see me on the street?
I feel like this. If you can't take a joke, what you on social media for?
Right.
What's happened with social media and comedy, and this is where I blame it a little bit, is everyone is in their feelings. It used to be a time where you could call a white bitch, a nigga, a fat bitch, a skinny bitch. You can't say dyke, can't say fag, because people are so, he said the fag, let me put rainbows. Let me tell you this, you can put the bee stings on my page, unicorns, rainbows. When I see that shit, I look at it like low comments, bitch. Look at me, another check for the fleet. But you can't say what you want to say no more.
Right.
So
it's a sensitive world.
It is a very sensitive world, but people are sensitive about the wrong thing, and then they got this whole thing called shaming, body shaming, homosexuality shaming. I'm like this, it ain't shaming unless you ashamed the fuck of it.
Right. That's true.
That's
right. So what's next for Darren?
The Lace Front line is dropping January 11th. Dreads, fro, hair, bantu knots, cornrows, etc. All the shit you grew up with. Yes.
Any shows?
Yes. I am in, and I'm having a little Moscato brain freeze. December the 5th, Darren Fleet is in South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. December the 12th, I'm in Illinois, Chicago, that is. January the 5th, I'm in New Haven, Connecticut. And February the 16th, I am in Euclid, Ohio, which is the biggest city that's next to it is Cleveland. So it's a lot of stuff. We're on the downside of my tour. I got all of that still ready. I'm about to do something with the Wild 'N Outcast too.
Go ahead, Darren.
Oh my God.
My bitch is famous.
Yes! But yeah, and working hopefully with you, Lonnie, because I heard you just say, I heard Lonnie say that he's always done shows by himself, so it's time to change that. I would love to do a show with you. Maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, see? Yeah. he gonna sell it out. No, he gonna sell it out.
My tour kicks off in February. It kicks off, so I'm doing 22 cities.
Yeah!
22 cities and 32 shows.
Busy big. I'm excited for you. And so you've been doing this for a long time.
It's gonna be my best show ever.
I already know it. Already. Lonnie, if you can outdo what the fuck I've already seen you do, nigga, you can have my lace front. Just lay it on the cross. Lay it on the cross.
Well, I want to thank my guest, Darren Fleet. Came all the way from Baltimore. This is my brother. This is my friend. Whenever you guys see him on social media with a show, a post, repost it, go to a show, check him out. He is good peoples. I mean good people. Like, I'm not just saying this because he's on my show. You know that energy you feel with people? I felt it in Baltimore when I met him. Genuine guy, real respectful, and he's down to earth. I love Darren Fleet.
I love you.
Thank you so much for coming today. Yes. Give it up one more time for Darren Fleet. We'll be back with more on the Lonnie B Show.
What's up, guys? I'm Darren Fleet. I had a great time at the Lonnie B Show out here in DC, Southeast that is. He was amazing. Y'all make sure y'all check out my homeboy Lonnie B because he is killing right now. I don't know if I can curse, but I always do. However, December the 5th, I will be in, I don't even know where the fuck I'm gonna be. Rashawn, can you pull up some dates? What's up, guys? I'm Darren Fleet, and I'm here at the Lonnie B Show. And I know y'all wondering, where's Darren Fleet gonna do next? Well, I got a lace front line dropping on January the 11th. But before all of that, December the 5th, I'm gonna be in Columbia, South Carolina, and December the 12th, I'm gonna be in Chicago, Illinois. January the 5th, we'll be in New Haven, Connecticut. And February the 16th, I'm gonna be in Euclid, Ohio. The closest city to Euclid is Cleveland. But before I go, I just have to tell y'all about my experience at the Lonnie B Show. Bananas. If you have not been, you are missing out on everything. Check out my boy Lonnie B in Southeast DC.
And this portion of the show is entitled Spilling the Tea with Lonnie B. So we have our audience member that's going to come and ask me for my advice. And I'm going to give it to him, bitch. Here we go.
Good morning, bitch.
Good morning, bitch. What's your name?
My name's Tice.
And where you from, Tice?
DC, baby.
Southeast?
Oh, Tice.
Yeah!
Okay, so I'm a lesbian.
For real? I would have never known.
Okay. So I've been married, divorced, and everything. So I've been dating this woman.
Put the mic up.
I've been dating this woman, and we have, at one point, we called each other our girlfriends. We're girlfriends and whatnot. And I'm me. This is who I am. You know, I don't hide my sexuality or anything like that. This woman loves me. This I know. Tell me she loves me and everything else. But when we out, she's not herself. If I comment and say, hey babe, it makes her crawl into her skin. But when she's with me, up under me, in my home, wherever, it's I love you, in my bed, I mean like here with it. You know, just loving up on me. But it's like she's not true to herself.
You're right.
So I'm like, do I wait around and wait for her to crawl out of this turtle shell? Or do I be patient and kind like I've always been? Because love is just, it doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, it's genuine, it's kind, and that's who I am. So do I just sit around and just wait patiently and, you know, go out and have fun? But when we out having fun, I'm here and you there, you know. And I'm like, what you gonna do if somebody else come around?
Right.
Because this is who I am. Everybody knows Tice says she live her life. Everybody love her for who she is.
Yeah, she's colorful.
Yes.
She's bold.
Yes, very bold.
Everything she's not.
Right.
And those the type of people
And
that
this
you
is
need.
and don't get me wrong, this is a lovable woman.
Right.
You can fall in love with her, period. You know, very lovable, very kind, caring, everything. But she just won't. It's like she wants to come out.
She can be loving, she can be kind, but see the thing is you're loving her not out loud. Right. Because she won't allow you to love her out loud because she's not too sure about who she really is because she cares what other people think. So that's the thing. Now, my advice to you is, you saying should you stay? It depends on how much you love her. And the thing is, do you love yourself enough to not express the things that you love in the public eye?
Right.
She'll love you in privacy but won't love you out loud. That's not the love that you, when you love someone, you don't hide what you love. You don't hide what you're proud of. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, she have to be confident in who she is before she be prepared to be with somebody as bold as you.
Yes. I receive that.
So, thank you so much for joining the Lonnie P Show. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all next time right here on the Lonnie P Show. Thank you guys so much for joining the Lonnie B Show today. I really appreciate y'all. Hope you liked the show. Make sure you like it and share with all of your good girlfriends, homeboys, even haters, and pickaboo bitches. If you would like to be a part of the Lonnie B Show as far as promoting your brand, make sure you contact us at blonnie@yahoo.com. See you next time.